And here I am. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. I'm pretty excited to be here. Pretty excited to continue the journey. I'm actually really excited to start the stream right now. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm really actually interested so far. Mass Effect's one of the few franchises where I haven't played it, and I also haven't watched anyone else play it. So this is all still very, very new and fresh to me. This feels this feels very much like I'm playing a wholly new game for me. Not just revisiting the past. I know it feels for a lot of people. This genuinely feels like a whole new experience for me, and I'm just so excited. Unfortunately, Andromeda never really felt like the way the original trilogy is feeling currently. So that's something. To start off with, I already upgraded everyone's gear, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. So let's just go around and talk to people, see what they're doing. What's up, Rex? How you doing?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren? Question mark?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
That's
I think
fair
I'd
enough.
like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Saren recruited
I didn't
you?
know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Apologies, I had a bit of a cough there. Let's ask about the cargo.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Investigate.
Whose
The
ship
ship.
was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's it?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Oh, he seems very hurt. Just about everything, really.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
What do you mean? I don't want to accuse her of anything. I just want to know what she
Don't
means.
mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need
Standing up
allies.
for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Of course they will. I kind of want to say that, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say
The
that.
Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Why do you feel that?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
You know what, guys? We're going to take a short intermission because I want to see if I can quickly fix the audio in my headset at the moment. It's a Alright, let's see if that'll work.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Okay, that didn't work, so let's just go back to how it was before and I'll just fix this. Good. Well, thanks.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Oh, volume is much better. Much better now. I don't know what I did. How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe her. Why is she so gung-ho against the aliens? I don't think I like that.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Alright. Fun
We'll
talking
talk
to you,
later,
Ashley.
Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
I get her point, but we have to learn to trust people. This is the greatest mission we're ever gonna be on.
Commander, how are you?
You and
Why did you
CSEC.
want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as...
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Not exactly.
Just because you
true.
can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Interesting. He might be a problem. Holly,
Oh, hello, Shepard.
what's wrong?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to
The
sleep.
silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't
Oh.
have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you're going back,
You do
right?
plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
We talked about the Corians last time, so let's talk about the Geth.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
Wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get
That
it.
doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they get numbers. As we
Okay.
built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Whoa. Okay, first of all, I'm glad that I clicked that option because I wouldn't have got anything of that, but now I know. More Geth together means very bad. Why? Well, I mean, I can probably guess why, but I'm just curious to hear her answer.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well, yeah, what did you
You
expect?
didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Oh, wow. They defended themselves. I can't really even get mad at that because they did defend themselves. They were gonna die.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Okay, you're right.
You make a good point.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
Oh, that's okay, Tolly. We're all a bit different. Is that all we need to know? Okay. I don't want to ask about the pilgrimage now. We'll save that for the next time we come on the ship.
I should go.
See you later.
Bye, Tolly. Alright then, let's head using the elevator. Okay, these two are still on their date. Cool. Doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I already asked those
I should
two.
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Caden, you doing any better, bud?
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Speak your mind. Let's just do off the record, because he seems like a kind of guy who would like for it to be off
All
the
right.
record.
Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Bot? What did you train for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero?
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to talk then?
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey, her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell.
Oh, I got confused, but
Not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
oh, I got confused with the comment from I got confused with that. Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
Intentional
You
exposures?
know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Sounds rough. Go on.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
You can talk to me, you know.
Malenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Interesting. I need to check to see if that's the doctor or if there's someone else in that room, because I don't think that's the doctor. Liara. Hi.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She is the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know you will.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must get lonely, though. Oh, do you like it, though?
You must
Do you
enjoy
like
something
it?
about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm fascinating.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'll ask her about Benezia.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Investigate. Asari. Yeah, let's just finish it out with Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council. and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Whoa, that's weird. I'm sorry, that's just weird.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who is your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You don't know who?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Oh, that's interesting, because in most, like, sci-fi fantasy worlds, being a pureblood is really good, but in here, being a pureblood and an Asari is pretty bad, apparently. Wow, that's an interesting take. I like that. That's unique. Then why'd she do it?
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
We already asked that. How do they deal with
You
that?
Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Well, will she say something else? I'm gonna click this to see if she says something else. If not, I'm gonna skip the
Do you know who
conversation.
Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never...
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
Then why'd she do it?
Many Asari raise their children alone,
Okay.
particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the
Well, thank
partner
you
will
for-
pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I don't want to talk over the video game character, my bad, guys. But yeah, thank you for all that
I should
information.
go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye. That was really cool, actually. I like the idea of that. They can, like, practically mate with any species. That's crazy. And they do it because so that way they can add more genetic variation to them. I think. To their species. Navigator Presley.
Yes, Commander?
Investigate. We've already asked those two, actually.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Maybe another time we'll check to see if he says anything different, but for now I'm just gonna leave that as it is. I feel like I'm speaking with a bit of a lisp at the moment and it's getting in my head. Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Tell me about your disease. We didn't really get to go into that the other day.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How do you do your job?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to
let's
make you
change
uncomfortable.
topics.
Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I don't think there's anything new. Alright then.
I have to go.
Bye.
Alright, see ya.
So now we gotta go do another mission. Let's go to the journal. Go to Noveria. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, let's go to journal. The Strenu system. Let's go deal with what Gareth asked us. You task. In the Horsehead Nebula cluster and search for signs of Gareth's brother. So Horsehead Nebula cluster.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay then. Alright, journal. Search for signs of them. Alright, then let's search for signs. Nothing there. Oh, oh look, the Majesty. Scan it. Okay, so they've got to be in this. Got to be over here on Zaxwin. Alright, let's go and save the privateers. Alright, I'll bring Liara, and I will bring Holly. Middle of exploration. Alright, journal. And locate privateers responsible for destroying the ship. Alright, then they should be on here somewhere. What I'm wondering is, why are the camps abandoned? Alright. Oh. Alright, there we go. This is actually kind of fun to drag this thing. Oh no, okay, I can't do that anymore. But I'll do this. Oh, okay. Out of this fight that I'm gonna have to deal with these guys. Alright. Alright. Let's move, guys. Let's go to map because we no longer need nav point. This fight is where
You must
Oh! I didn't even realize who she was.
Clear.
Huh, where is everyone? Take that. Alright then, time to figure out. I guess I gotta head upstairs. Access. Oh, those button prompts, they get me a little bit. I get scared and get in my own head. Oh no. The data pad. Okay. Alright then, so we have to head back there. We won't do that for right now. Okay, let's do let's head back there. Let's head back to the Citadel so we can do this side mission and finish off that mission. Yeah. Alright, let me go to equipment. Let me just quickly make sure everyone's good. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take this. I'll take this. That. I'll take that. That. Sorry, I just had a funny thought go through my head. That. And then, no. Oh, yeah, no. that one. Here you go. Here you go. I should probably have them set to use the weapon that they are the most proficient in, is probably the smarter idea. Okay, so she doesn't necessarily have one, but she's good at pistols, so I'm gonna... You should probably be using pistol, and we'll just have you equip that for now. So now how do I get off of this planet? Let's get out of here. Get into vehicle. Okay, no, not that one. Return to the Normandy, yeah. Well, no, I think we should finish off. There's the Geth mission that we have to do here. Let's finish off the Geth mission that we have to do on here in this galaxy, and then we'll head off to go and do whatever other mission, whatever we need to do at the Citadel. Noveria. Our journal, our handy dandy journal. Head to Noveria and explore if there are Geth on the world. Oh, that looks so nice.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
That's kind of funny. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Heat load monitor. Let's keep Tali with us, and then we'll take I feel like we have not taken Garrus out nearly enough, so we'll take out Garrus with us. I feel like I'm talking with Alyssa this entire stream, but it's
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Oh, gotcha. Make sure you're wearing your helmet, bud. I know you got your helmet on. So have you on rifles.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's try not to cause a fight, guys. Mako
That's far enough.
We'll cooperate.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Oh.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Easy. Let's... Because I do think we need to keep our guns if we're going to deal with the Geth here, so...
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Yeah, I can't... Yeah. Watch your guys... Watch yourself. Watch yourself, Sterling. The next time we meet might not end so well for you guys. Your boss might not chime in at the last second. I'm sorry, this is really bad trash talk. I'm not gonna trash talk. I'm running away. Nope.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why so
Pretty
many
heavy
guards?
security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not
here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
I heard the Geth were
Has anyone
here.
unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide
What?
is here.
Did she
Passed
leave?
through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I'll need directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where's the dude?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
You've been very helpful.
Understood.
Goodbye.
Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
Yeah. How can I switch out my squad? Yeah, let me go get Dr. Tassoni.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, we'll take Liara with us, and we'll take Garrus. Squad.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Oh, relieved as in like he's relieved of his duties, not relieved as in like he's so happy I'm back. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy that I'm back, but I was hoping that it was he. Oh, okay, never mind. This way.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Here we go. I don't know how I feel about that random pillar just in the way. I don't know if I like that.
How can I help?
Oh.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Oh, I thought she was the other girl from downstairs. I could have sworn the other girl's name downstairs was Gianna as well.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm a specter.
I'm here as a specter, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm looking for
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
God, you're the worst. Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is he developing weapons
Is
here?
Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Matriarch Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapon screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Oh, God, this guy sucks.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Okay.
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
I'm leaving.
Alright.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Okay, we gotta think of something. Where do these go? To synthetic insights, to hotel, the docking bay. Let's try the hotel, see what we can get there.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshan.
What?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
What do you suggest?
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Lab facilities?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Lord
You said
Quinn?
I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
What about corporations?
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Binary Helix. We're hearing a lot about them.
Binary Helix? They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
The Elanus Risk Control.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Synthetic Insights?
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Okay, goodbye.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Okay, so we gotta head over to the hotel anyway. Time to go get some drinks. Boom, boom. Time to go get some drinks. Let's go get some drinks. Oh. Get our drink on. Wrong way. Activate.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yes.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why me? What's this about?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer. On behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
This seems illegal.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Binary Helix, I've heard a lot about, connected to Saren, so maybe taking them out of the equation might be helpful.
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Brief me.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Alright, so who should we deal with? Should we deal with Lorik or Vargas first? I think... Well, this is... Let's go work on the side mission first.
Can I help you?
I'm a Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
If the price is right.
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
That's correct.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
What about pain and...
Is it possible to deaden pain somehow?
What? Why, we could try to make the skin insensate, I suppose. Full body numbness, atrophy out all the nerve clusters, you'd still feel internal injuries. But that's dangerously close to genetic engineering, Shepard. The laws only allow improvement of natural functions. We can't add or remove. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That seems high.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Not everything I do is legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Citadel.
Don't question me.
Are you calling me a liar, Mr. Vargas?
All I know is that you're wasting my time. Good day, Commander.
Dang it. I don't think I got it.
Any results?
Vargas
He figured out what I was up to and left.
Unfortunate, but I cannot blame you for sharing my lack of success. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
I'm sorry.
I wish I could have been more help.
Not to worry. I will get what I want in the end. Good day, Spectre.
I feel kind of bad. Oh well. I should have answered a different question.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Lord Keene?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I need to get to peak 15.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
An intriguing coincidence.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Investigate.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
Pass.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han-Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something
I'll focus
out.
on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Alright. Lower level to synthetic insight.
Freeze! Han-Shan Security. This office is sealed.
What's going on here?
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Lorik Keene is under investigation.
You two leave while
I'm going in there and I don't want to hurt you. Why don't you just go? We'll pretend this never happened.
You want to cause trouble?
Mantis's computer right here? Oh, there might be an upstairs area. Maybe this is it? Oh. That makes sense. Sorry, not sorry, lady. Okay. Open those. That. That. Okay, now that I've probably dealt with all the enemies, now they'll probably let me do that. Oh no, it's his office is right over here. Take those. Take that. Hiccup. Oh no.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
They didn't give me a choice. Well, no, they didn't give me a choice.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to...
Oh, wow. Things are not gonna go well for us. Oh, you killed a lot more people than I was hoping we'd have to. Yeah, no, I think that's kind of what Shepard's gonna be, is that he'll avoid killing people if he has to, but he won't lose sleep at night if he has to. Like, he won't feel bad about killing people, but... Like, I think that's what I want my Shepard to be like. Let's go. Come on.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Oh, goodbye.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
I got lost. My bad, lady. Oops.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Must be Annalise's thugs.
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay, yeah. I'll definitely meet her, because I'm curious what she's gonna do. Turian ally. Complete 5 missions with the Turian squad member. Oh, congratulations! I didn't know that was an achievement that we could have, but okay. If you say so, I'll take what I can get. I wonder what Gianna's gonna offer.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why are you here?
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months.
Oh, she's
I want you to
undercover.
convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just tape his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
Oh, I have my mic in a new position now. Let me know if this is comfortable. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly listen to the stream right now, just so that way I can hear if this sounds very comfortable. So I am talking a lot right now, so that way I can hear on the delay. And here I go. Absolutely perfect. I need Keen's pass.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Yeah.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll help you.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Alright, let's go see if we can get Keen to testify.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Testify against Ananias.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Oh, God. Fine, take it. Well, goodbye.
I'll be back later. You should reconsider.
My decision is the proper one, for myself and my employer.
I'm gonna go see if I can talk to her, see if maybe she can give me some information that... Maybe she has some sort of info that I can use to convince him. Because this really does seem like the best course of action. She'll help me out, and we can potentially fix this planet and get Ananias out of power. But he's not helping us because he's being... I can't yell. I can't yell. Alright, let's go. Let's go to map. Okay, we just head down this way. And head into this room. Let's talk to her and let's see if she can help us out.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I doubt Keen will help.
I don't think Keen will agree to testify. Can't you just take the evidence?
Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annaleis' guilt in one package.
God.
I need more time. Be patient.
It's hard to be patient this close to the end. I can't wait to work in real clothes again. You have any idea how much I hate
feel
skirts?
So bad. There has to. You know what? I'm just gonna. No, this is a main story quest too. I can't even go and. I think I'm gonna. I think I gotta leave the planet. I can't. Cause I don't have. I'm not good enough or bad enough to make a decision because I've been playing so neutral. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, no. I think what I'm gonna do for right now, because I really don't want to make the decision of having to give him the evidence. So I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna head back to the. What is it called? The Citadel, and I'm gonna maybe do a little bit of side mission grinding. So at the very least, I can at least have one of the options available to me. And if not, well then I guess I'll just have to give him the evidence, and Gianna's kind of just screwed out of her victory. So that's unfortunate. I wanna help her out because it does seem like it's the best solution, really. Hopefully they don't ask about their friend. Oh, whoops. Hey, wondering where your friend is? Yeah, that's what I thought. Back off. Trying to stop me from doing my Spectre business.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Okay.
Logged. The commanding officer.
Let's find some side quests that we can do. Stuff that'll, you know, help us out. Okay, okay, let's go to the Antaeus system in the Hades. Okay, let's go to Hades Gamma and then Antaeus.
Is aboard.
Hades, Gamma.
Exo Presley stands relieved.
Hades Gamma, Hades Gamma, Hades Gamma, Antaeus. Hades Gamma, Antaeus. Hades. Okay, and now that we are in this system, what else do we, what is the next step in our mission? Let's look around the system, see if we can find them. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so far that's looking likely that they went there. You recovered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origins. They did find one of Matrix Delinga's writings stored within. Okay, that's good. Gas deposit surveyed. Trevin seems like the only planet they would be on, so well, the only planet that they could be on, so let's go check it out. Either that or I just missed them in space. Alright, let's take Garrus and Ian. Okay, so you're missing survey team. Debris, anomaly, research base. I guess we head to the research base, see what we can dig up there. Go to where they first disappeared and we try to find them. I guess. The only real option we got. What is this thing? I saw it. Let's go to this side over here and see what this means. Alright. Let's check this out. Got it. Okay. Back on the ship. I mean, not on the ship. On the... whatever Tamiko we go. Alright. Let's head over to the thing. To the research base. Making our way. Whoa! Oh, that would have won. I should have boosted. That would have been fun. Oh, my headset kind of... The sound was so intense it shook my headset.
Where is everybody?
Alright. Let's take a look around. Split up, search for clues.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Guess we should head to the excavation site then.
Looks like it. Got it. Next. Full armor plating 3. Say less. Let's see what's in here. Oh god.
I've seen this before. Machine cultists. The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Oh, I was worried there for a second. I saw something happen. Oh. Cryo. Oh, wow. That, oh, well, we finished the mission.
It's payback time.
Thanks, guys. Alright. Oh, squad. Advanced first aid. Good job, Kaden. Alright, then now let's go to journal. Alright, let's just head back to the Citadel by the looks of things. Well, it's unfortunate we weren't able to save anybody, but we got some experience and hopefully some better gear out of it. Actually, let's look at the gear a bit right now. Take that. Let's take that. Yeah. Let's take this one. You can take that one. Alright. And then Garrus. Let's make a move and let's go. Fatigued. Alright, let's head back to... Why do I keep forgetting its name? Get into vehicle. And let's return to the Normandy. And then we will return to the Citadel. And I think we'll probably leave the Citadel off for today's video, today's stream, because we're coming up on 2 hours now, and I don't really ever want the stream to be over 2 hours, because I feel like asking you guys to stay for 2 hours is nowhere near what I want the commitment to be at. So yeah, I think we're gonna probably go to the... Why am I forgetting the name still? Why is the name still forgetting me? The Citadel. I keep forgetting the name of it. I don't know how. Oh, oops, I zoomed out too much. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Alright, let's go quickly deal with these missions. We'll take you and you.
Equalizing interior.
Let's go to squad. The helmet. Equipment. Let's just quickly make sure they're all up to date. Okay. Boom.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Let's go.
Log.
Let's go.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mikhailovich.
Tin Hut!
Rear Admiral Vic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I had orders.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
She's not over-designed.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
She is.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
About what?
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Personal radios.
We use our suit or uniform radios. Anyone who needs to talk to me keys into my line. It's as if they're next to me.
Which only works so long as you all have working radios. Maybe your DC drills should include sign language. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Give it a chance.
I think you should see her in action before you make that call.
Do you now? Well, I'll just have a bed made up in your cabin. Camp out until you find a fight. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Sorry.
I'm sorry you disapprove, sir.
You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None,
No.
sir.
Very well. I'll be sending my report and corrective recommendations to the Joint Military Command. Not that I expect them to do anything about it. Too many interest groups have too much money invested in this. Commander Shepard?
I'm surprised you're willing to fight Krogan, Rex. I thought you would stand with your own.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
That's a nice way of looking at it.
Commander Shepard?
Yes.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Depends.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Some topics are classified.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
It's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
She's a fine ship.
Many details are still classified, I'm afraid. I can tell you she's a fine ship and has the best crew I've ever served with.
Some members of that crew are aliens, as I recall. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
That's only a formality.
The Normandy has only been loaned to the Citadel. It's a legal technicality that allows me to use her in my new role as Spectre.
So this was only to help you in your new job working for the Citadel. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
It's not my place to say.
It's inappropriate for an active duty officer to publicly comment on politics.
One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Something tells me I'm really gonna regret saying that. Okay, to the Citadel Tower we go. Now let's walk, so that way if we find any side quests, we can do them on the way.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Sounds like a problem that we don't have to deal with. This is a really nice looking place though, I like it. Ooh, there's a question mark. That means there's a mission. There's an entrance this way, correct? Oh, there is not. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, let's go to... Okay, yeah, I'm heading in the right direction. Let's see if this... I figure if they have something for me, they would be like, Shepard, I have something for you. So if he's not going to say anything, then I figure we're good.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Are you in trouble?
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why was your sister spared?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
What's my part?
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You need my help.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
I'll do it.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Alright, and now let's go break the news to Gorath. And then I think that'll be all for today. Oh, we're gonna break... The stream is gonna end on sad news. That's sad. Oh well. I'll say some... I'll try to think of something funny to say in between now and then, so maybe it won't be that sad. To the Citadel Tower and the wards.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlighten.
Oh, gross.
Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers
Gross. I'm sorry, I still think that alien is gross. Not the Keepers. The Keepers actually don't look too terrible. They just look a bit, creepy, but those things over there, the Hanar, look gross, and I will stick with that till the day I die.
This about normal for a human soldier's tour of duty, Williams?
Trying to take down a rogue Spectre and his army of synthetics? No, they didn't cover this in basic.
Ashley, why are you in such a terrible mood to all the aliens? Like, she constantly gives them a little bit of a snappy attitude. This is why I don't like bringing Ashley along with me. I feel like she kind of low-key gives everyone a snappy attitude, and I don't really enjoy it. I like having my people at least somewhat like each other, or at the very least somewhat respect and trust each other. Oh, speaking of which, Ayo.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
Willem's dead.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I thought you'd want... this must be hard on you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
Yep.
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Aww, that's kind of sad. Okay, so we got a few new missions to do next time. But next time though, because I think I'm gonna end the stream right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it right now. Let me go to save. Alright then. Alright guys, so thank you guys all very much for watching. If you happen to miss this stream, the VODs channel on YouTube is in my bio, so you're more than welcome to just click that and head over there. All my previous streams are on there. And yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna take a bit of a break from Mass Effect, take a bit of a break from Mass Effect, so I'm not too sure what I'll stream yet, but probably not Mass Effect, given how I've streamed it almost 3 times now. 3 days in a row, yeah. So, with that in mind, thank you guys really for continuing to support me, and yeah, have a nice day.